Across India, each day, 15 million vendors take to the streets. Through 500 million daily transactions, they sell everything from fresh vegetables to haircuts to transportation to over 300 million consumers. But despite how massive this market is, street vendors remain amongst the poorest workers in urban India, typically earning less than $2 a day.
Street vendors do not do anywhere near as much business as they would like, typically operating at just 30% capacity on average. There are several reasons for this. Consumers are having trouble finding vendors when and where they want a particular good or service. And, especially for goods, even if they're able to find a vendor, there's no guarantee that what they want is in stock that day. Vendors, meanwhile, are unable to grow their business due to insufficient ways to connect with consumers, and are in fact losing business because of the encroachment of organized retail.
Vala, capitalizing on the rapid rise of mobile penetration in India, has developed a platform that will double vendor market activity and increase their earnings potential. Here's how Vala does it. Through a simple SMS, a consumer can request any deliverable good or service. Vala then identifies the best available vendor to meet this request and connects this vendor to the consumer to deliver and complete the transaction. The consumer then rates the vendor based on speed, quality, and price, allowing Vala to continually refine its database of street vendors. Households can now access any service they want when and where they want it. In fact, even restaurants can use Vala to ensure a guaranteed daily supply of fresh produce from street vendors. At the same time, vendors enjoy increased profitability, market activity, and efficiency.
Vala has 3 robust sources of revenue. The first is tiered fees. Vala will be free for all vendors up to a certain level of activity, beyond which we'll charge a fair fee for service. The second, SMS advertising. With detailed knowledge of exactly what consumers are buying and exactly what vendors are selling, Vala will be able to offer large businesses the opportunity to target their market with highly effective advertising. And the third, data aggregation. As Vala scales, we will amass a wealth of information on the informal market. This information will be incredibly valuable to businesses, policymakers, and social enterprises across India. Starting with just 2% market share in the first year, growing to 3 cities within 3 years, we will generate $52 million in annual revenue with a 15% profit margin. But most important are the 900,000 street vendors that we will reach in the same period, doubling their market capacity and increasing their earnings from $2 to $4 per day. Because just as Professor Kadir said, productivity is connectivity.
We have done market analysis and consumers want this. We have the support of India's National Street Vendors Association, and with your support tonight, we will finish technology development, complete market analysis, and be ready for launch in Mumbai in June 2010. Thank you very much.